Very good.
Once the baby starts getting up,
Yes.
then they love it when babies are, rocking back and forth and saying Allah, 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 Allah.
Right.
They love it. So why majority of the people nowadays, when the adults are saying the same word, Allah, Allah, and they're rocking, why it seems to strange to them, and why they say that this is out of the circle of Islam?
Because they're ignorant, and they're stubborn, and they're arrogant. Diseases of the ego. The proof can be right there in front of them. But they're going to be stubborn. Even if Holy Prophet ﷺ came, but if you still have that quality of Abu Jahil, stubbornness, you're not going to accept. Holy Prophet ﷺ is Rahmatul lil Alameen. Everything was created for his sake. But even he has no permission now to move the heart until the person moves his own heart, and Allah is looking, and Allah gave permission for that. So now understand why the ego is important, why the ego is very dangerous, why the ego is that enemy inside of us that we may build and build and build and collect, and is the enemy inside that's just taking and destroying from the inside. You look around, you say, I built such a huge palace, but the foundation is gone. Everything inside is gone. Take care of your back door. Take care of the enemies inside first. If you understand the enemies inside, you understand the enemies outside. Same principle they're looking. Man understands his ego. He understands other people's ego. That time, that same ego that everyone has, it doesn't matter if it's an individual or a group or a nation, which in the past, Nakshibendi order is trading sultans and pashas. You understand your ego, you can rule a whole nation that time. So, the people who don't want to accept that because they have the characteristic of Abu Jahl, they're just very stubborn. You can bring them 1,000 proofs. They're still going to be stubborn. What can we do? We pray for them. What can we do? We pray for them. We cannot correct. It is a wrong. In these days, so many, they are forbidding zikr. They're saying zikr, don't make zikr. We're yet to be invited to this community in any masjid that is allowing us to make a zikr. We came one time and they almost threw us out. Yeah. It's haram, bid'ah. They say they're making, isn't it? You were there. You were there. We were invited. We don't go knocking on people's door to say, can I make zikr in your masjid? No. We have our own place. We're happy doing what we want. We're inviting people. As you see, today's activity, we invite the whole community. We invite the whole state. If we can invite, we invite people. But how many are interested to remember Allah? Doesn't matter. And if people come, we're not going to throw them out. They went there, and they threw us out almost. Yeah. We prayed Maghrib, people following us, they're coming in and say, shh, shh, it's wrong, don't follow. You have to renew your shahadat, and you have to pray again with us over there. So it is stubbornness. It is very sad, because there's so much more that the ummah can do, rather than doing all these foolish things. But it is the truth. Not only here, so many different places. And Allah is giving a severe warning, saying in the Quran Kareem, is there anyone who is more tyrannical, who is more oppressive than that one who is forbidding zikr in the masjids of Allah? It's an open ayat. How many masjids of Allah they open for zikr? Brother Shakil? Yeah? And we are coming forward. You say, yeah. I gave them a challenge. Invite us. We want to be part of this community. We are part of the community. Invite us. We're going to wait and see. How many are going to come? We don't wait for you to invite us. We invite you. That's why we have this event, isn't it? We invite people. How many are here? To show, if anything, solidarity, unity, community, jamaat. Just talk. So, we don't like to interfere. We don't like to make trouble. We don't make fitna. Nothing. We just stay by ourselves and we do what it is. We are there. We are reaching out and we're doing. What more needs to be done? The other hand has to now reach. Because it is not our way also to be concerned about that, to be fighting. It is not our way also to go up and to do that kind of arguments and debating. We are just here to learn more about ourselves. That is primary. We are running out of time. We have to learn to know ourselves. Big events, they're going to come. Huge events, they're happening. If you don't know yourself, you cannot prepare for that big tsunami. Big tsunami is coming, and people are still arguing. Why are you wearing these clothes? Why are you wearing that clothes? Why are you wearing turban? Why are you not wearing turban? What difference does it make? Tsunami is coming. You got to learn how to swim. You got to run to different places. You got to learn how to breathe underwater. This is what it means by having a good teacher that is going to balance and give you what is going to give you benefit for that time and for that place. We're not going to turn back the clock. We're not like some groups who say that, no, this is all haram. We have to live like real Muslims. You have to live like how the Arabs did 1400 years ago. There are groups that came out who did that. They couldn't even carry it. They say, no, we have to destroy. It's year one again. Everything that you're doing, it is wrong. They're destroying graves of Sahabi Kiram, destroying tombs of Ahlul Bayt. They're destroying everything, saying this haram, bid'ah, kufur and shirk. And now they're putting shopping malls, public toilets where Sahabi Kiram, they are buried. ATM machines, Starbucks, Victoria's Secrets, in Kaaba, in Mecca, Mukarramah, and in Medina. And Muslims are going to say, oh, this is great, this is wonderful. It's just like LA. It's just like Times Square. You think that time Allah is not watching to see who is sincere and who is not, who is liking this and who is not? Prophet ﷺ is saying in the Akhir Zaman, these barefoot and naked Bedouins, they will race with each other to build tall buildings in the desert. Horns of shaitan coming from Najd. That's another thing that we must know. Because we don't agree with it. We don't like it. We don't like it when people say that we must destroy the tomb of the Prophet ﷺ. We don't like it. We cannot say, what can I do? We cannot. That is the honor of the Prophet. Right now, they are planning for that. On the other hand, Muslims are being busy while they're having Victoria's Secrets. So, there is reason under reason under reason. If you take from the root, if you can destroy it from the root, then the whole tree is going to fall. If you're not taking from the root cause, the tree may grow stronger. It's not effective. Tariqats, Nakshibendi tariqats, is attacking the root cause of our separation from Allah, separation from each other. So, it is ignorance. And if they are sincere and they don't know and they want to find out, there are tons of literature out there to explain, because this is a practice for 1400 years. Man is saying, I've never heard that before. That is the reason. You mean you have to know everything for something to make sense to you? Before you reach consciousness, you don't even know your own name. So what? Because you don't know something, it doesn't exist? What kind of arrogance, what kind of foolishness is that? It used to be. It used to be, especially during Mawlid time. In Kaaba, you have different circles, halakas, of people making zikr, especially during the birth of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. For example, the Qadiri tariqat, people will start making the zikr in Hadra. You finish another tariqat, it's going to begin. You finish another tariqat, it's going to begin over and over and over again. Nakshibendi tariqat is going to start, it's going to end, and the whole night. They're going to have a procession, making ziyarat of the Holy Prophet ﷺ's home. These days, the home is turned into public lavatory or a library. He used to visit Hazrati Hamza, radiallahu anhu. He loved his uncle. He used to visit the grave. He used to sit down and speak to his uncle every Jummah. Shaitans, they destroyed that grave. And they make it into a parking lot. Just so people don't go there, because this is shirk. Because it can lead you to shirk. Everything can lead us to shirk. You're not looking at the shirk that's inside of you. Of course, that time you're going to look at everything as a shirk. So, what can we do? This is also the miracle of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. He says that Akhir Zaman, the nation will be very wealthy. They will be very educated. They will know a lot. But they are just going to be arrogant and stubborn. Inshallah, may Allah get rid of this arrogance and stubbornness from us. It's not a matter of, okay, you have different ideology, we have different ideology, so there's different. We're living here in this situation, it's okay. But understand, that kind of idea was not even tolerated during the time of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. It was not tolerated during the time of Hazrati Umar, Hazrati Usman, Hazrati Ali. Differences in beliefs and differences in thoughts. There were so many groups that came out. During the time of Hazrati Ali, the Kharijis came out. They prayed 5 times a day. They believe in everything, but they say, we don't follow a Khalifa. We don't accept Khalifa to Rasul. And Hazrati Ali said, stop. Ya Hazrati Muawiyah, we have to finish these ones first. And they did. After Holy Prophet ﷺ passed, during the time of Hazrati Abu Bakr, there were so many groups. Almost the whole of Arabia, they turned. They became murtad, no? They turned back. Some declaring prophets. Some women declaring women prophets. They did not say, well, don't let everything to be okay. Let's all be united. Let's all unite. Wrong ideas. So, we have to know what is right. We have to know what is wrong. Haq is clear, batil is clear. People are confused. If they're sincere to find out, there are ways. Allah will send. Allah will send, inshallah. Yes.